Hello Spider Peeps. Okay, well, it's another kit from AliExpress. Now, I've watched Elliot on YouTube for many years. He started off by doing crazy things on Game Boys. Then he started buying stuff from Sendico from Japan. That was fascinating. Then he got really into watches. And then he started getting watch parts from AliExpress and building them. And that was really interesting as well. A bit out of my budget, but guess what? This is a watch kit from AliExpress. So let's build it. It's a bit more on brand with my channel though. Oh, look at this. Look at the quality. I'd love to be able to shoot this the way that Elliot does, but look. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. All right, so I mean, this is... yeah, it's a watch kit, electronics to make. So it's a long time since I did a build video of electronics on this, but yeah, I'm quite excited about this. It's going to be a real petite watch by the looks of it, even on Spidermaf's grubby fists. Yeah, there's the PCB. That's quite nice. There's not a lot to it really, is there? It just let's have a look at the components. So we've got a 4-digit display there and a chip. I'll look at the chip in a minute, although it looks like the chip has had its... oh no, it's had its fingerprints sanded off. We'll never know what the chip is. So there's a chip, the display, probably there's the right way to put that round, something to fit the batteries onto, and a few components. I mean, I imagine the chip does most of the work on this. It's just a standard clock chip probably. So we've got 3 or 4 capacitors. Looks like there's 2 of one and 2 of the other. That's normally for, what's the word, for smoothing things. If there's a crystal in there, there's a crystal as well. Whoops, you can tell Spidermaf's been doing resin. Not sure whether you like resin on this channel. Oh no, that's my burnt thing. So I'm doing lots of resin in the background, and I don't often film that anymore. But yeah, I'll put a couple of the resin things I've been doing at the end of this video. You can have a look at it if you want, or you can just go somewhere else and go to a resin channel if you're into resin. Okay, so there's a little tactile switch, quite a small one, and then there is what I assume is a resistor. So if I look at it on here, they've given us 2 of those 104 capacitors and 2 of these. It looks like there's 2 switches, but I can only see 1. That's not good. There's a switch there and a switch there. Oh no. I might have to get new parts from Ali. And then a 2032 and a 2032 cover. Maybe when I move it... oh, there's the other switch. Okay, that's good. So this doesn't actually look like it's going to be that complicated. Look, there's even got a little soldering guide here. Look at this. That's how to solder. This is how Spidermaf normally solders. This is the optimum Spidermaf soldering, and then there's this, which we don't want to talk about. Well, I'll have a go. Let's see whether we can create this. I'll put the soldering iron on. So does it tell me what to do first? Okay, so it says do the resistor first. Now I can barely see this, and I had to throw away my Spider specs the other day because the battery had leaked. I think there's a new AliExpress purchase coming. So that goes in. So let's just pop that resistor in to begin with. There's the board, and the board is nicely polished at the edges. That makes a real change. Maybe this is a decent kit for this very petite little watch. Okay, let's pop this in. Seen quite a few people of late using gloves when they do flux, so I'm going to start doing that. And I'll also put my handy blower on. Another AliExpress purchase. Somebody said to me the other day, one of the comments, can't remember who it is, that the tip thinner I use is acidic and it makes things go funny, but look at that. I think I might believe them. So maybe I shouldn't use that tip thinner. All right, there's the resistor in. Okay, the next thing is the crystal. I don't think there's a different way to do this, so let's just pop it in there. Then the next thing it wants me to put in, oh, that might be slightly shorted. I just twisted that round a little bit. And let's just use this little screwdriver just to open those up a bit. Okay, looks all right now though. Although I've gone into that there, which will be a pain, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Now it says to put this in. Oh, is there a... Can we see that? Ah, unless that's just a date code. Maybe we can look that up. But yeah, so it wants this that way. So I'll pop that in. Should be quite easy to go in. And it's holding itself in okay. And I will use flux on this one. Just a few bits. Right, now it needs the little capacitors in, so it looks like there's the two little capacitors go one side and the bigger capacitor goes the other side. So this is the biggest capacitor. There down the bottom goes in here, the 104, and then the 22s go the other side. So let's just try and hold that in a little bit by bending it. I don't normally like bending them because they're harder to get out if you make a mistake, but so there's a 22, let's pop the 22 in. And then there's another 22 at the front, but I made a little mistake with the hole there, so I'm going to try and, this might be difficult to film, I'm going to try and wet that solder, melt that solder and get this one through all in one operation. It should work. There we go. And flip those over and solder them. So this is how that goes. So the 104 is there and the 22s are together. Let's just solder those up. Whoops. Should be using my other soldering helping hand, shouldn't I? I forgot about those. I was so excited to do one of these watches. Oop, definitely should be using the other one. All right. So now we've got to put this in. All right, so it looks like it says do it that way, and then serial number is facing where the battery goes. Oh yeah, so that goes on there really easy. Let's just grab the LCD on the back there and put some more flux on. Only putting a real teeny little bit on this, but on this occasion I'm going to just do one end first. Just check that that is flat against the board, so I'll hold it from underneath and yeah, feels fine. I can do the other bits now. All right. That was quite satisfying. Alright, what else have we got? Oh, now to put this is going to be the bit that's probably going to be a bit problematic. So this is to put battery cell on. And I say it's going to be problematic just because it's probably going to take a lot of heat. Let's pop it in there first. That's good, it holds itself in. Make sure it's the right way around so I can slip the battery in there. And I think for this one, I'm just going to turn this off for a second. so it doesn't cool it down. Let's add the flux as well. Maybe it won't be that hard, but let's just try it. There we go. I think that's all we need. That seems to have gone on the metal. Right, now what? We've got to put the switches in. I missed those from an earlier step. This is beginning to get fiddly now with the gloves, but let's pop the one in. This isn't a bad build really. I've not got that one right, so let's push this one in again. Let's try again. Yeah. Look at this. The last time I charged this was in the video that I did about it, which is here. And it's still 63%. I've used it loads. This is a really good little tool. If you want to buy one, have a look at the link on the video. Okay. Well, it looks okay. So it looks like the next step was to put the battery in. So the battery goes down head first, well, that side to the bottom. And let's see if this does anything. 60. I don't know what that means, but okay. So now we have to put it in this beautiful case. Now, you notice this is obviously made by the same company that makes the Rolex crystals. It just looks, the quality of this is just amazing. Yeah, it just looks great. But what's it going to look like when we put it in there? So does it just come off? Yeah, it comes off like that. All right, so let's have a look at that. There's the two holes there. So it looks like we have to put it face down to go in there. That's all right. Seems to go in okay. Could do with cleaning that back a little bit better, but I think I can get away with it. That'll be on my wrist, won't it? So now let's put this on here. That's the right way. Now, if I was doing this properly, we have to get the precision tweezers and just put it in there, like so. It's going to take me hours to edit. Undo it till it goes click, then do it in. Lovely. Let's get the next tweezers. Do that side. There we go, that clicked early, not too tight. Tweezers that, oh, hang on, I forgot something. That's better. I mean, all the guys from Tagahura and Seiko must have been having palpitations then because of me doing it without that. Dear me, I'm sorry guys. I now have my those on. Okay, and the final one. This is to secure the bridge. Yeah. Let's put that in really gently. Okay, now of course we look at it, but there's like a little reveal, but we can't do the reveal because we've got to put the strap on. Because that's what you do on these watch videos. All right, so now this is a genuine Seiko strap. Yeah, and you see, you can tell it's genuine because it's got this little button thing on. which makes it even more special. You're not allowed to use your fingers with that. You have to use the tweezers. Let's put it on now. What does it? I suppose that one goes at the bottom. I don't understand. All right, here we go. Let's take off this rubbish junk that I'm wearing and then let's try this. Clean my arm. I should have shaved it all. Let's get rid of these things. These make your fingers cold. Very strange thing. All right, so, I'm just going to put it on. I mean, this is the watch to wear out shopping, to wear in the rain, to wear to school. Maybe if you're going out partying, especially if you were wearing light sky blue, it would probably be really good. Oh, look at that. Oh, is that is so beautiful. Let's push a button. Oh, it still says 60, which is what it said earlier, and I don't know what that means. Can I push another button? No, nothing happens. All right, I've got some instructions, I think. Oh, I've just found out they're in English on the other side. Other functional settings. All right, so yeah, this is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Let's give you a close-up. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay, hope you enjoyed this slightly silly video. It's quite a cool little kit. Why don't you buy it and make it? If you've never made a kit, this is actually really simple, really good to make. I hope you enjoyed that. And to be honest, go and check out Elliot Cole. Go and check out Wristwatch Revival, because they do these things properly with proper watches, and it's really cool. I'm mucking them a little bit, but yeah, what do you expect with a watch that was only a couple of pounds? Link in the description. All right, give us a like if you like this. Give us a thumbs up as well. Hit the hype button if you see it. I've never seen a hype button. I don't know whether it exists. I just think it's all hype. But anyway, see you soon, Spider Peeps. Bye. You can do, whoops. Okay. Who noticed it? I thought it was a bit weird. I didn't bother setting the time or anything. But I should have, shouldn't I? Because why is there only 2 digits on? Okay, go on, comment below if you noticed it. But I mean, I did foreshadow it a little bit. I did zoom in. But look at this on the back. All right, no time for resin. I'll do that in another video. But let's just do this. Okay, here goes nothing. Yeah, 321. Okay, so how did we set these? Oh, there we go, look. Hold that down, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Relatively easy. What time is it? It's 22:41, so it's 10. Okay, not that, so it's 10. A strange way of setting the watch. Okay. $10.42. There you go. I can't be bothered doing all the glamour shots again. Bye.